Now, lawyers for founder of defunct Capital Bank, William Ato Essien, have failed to comply with a court order to file some documents. These are documents requesting that he's discharged, as they say the state has failed to prove its case against him. Mr. Essien and 3 others are facing 26 counts of charges, including stealing and money laundering, for their alleged roles that led to the collapse of the bank. The state has so far called 17 witnesses. Mr. Essien's lawyers on April 29 indicated to court a desire to ask that he is discharged, since they believe the witnesses failed to prove the case. Court correspondent Joseph Akable was in court today as lawyers for Mr. Essien reviewed the court's May 25 deadline to file the documents could not be complied with. Hello, Joseph. So what specific reasons did the lawyers give for their inability to adhere to the court's orders?
And so for Mr. Essien's lawyers, it's because they had a challenge at their chambers. That is how come they could not comply with the court order. And so they interestingly have been able to file just yesterday. So even though they couldn't meet the deadline, they had presented the documents to the court. And the court was indicating through the judge, Justice K-Bafo, that had it been in a higher court, i.e. the Court of Appeal or Supreme Court, they could not have just filed out of time. They would have first have to come to the court to apologize and explain why they not been able to comply before they will make the request formally to be asked to file those documents. In terms of another lawyer for the accused person who could also not comply, the court did indicate that, and in terms of the explanation that the court requested from them, they indicated that they had the dates mixed up in terms of the deadlines that were given. And so the court granted this particular request. And
Joseph, what was the judge's response to this?
And so fresh dates have been fixed by Justice K-Bafo, who is hearing the matter. The first is that the 2 accused persons who have failed to comply with the order, they have to file their written submissions by 16 June 2021. Then the state prosecutors would have to respond to all 4 applications by 18th of June 2021, after which the court says on 8th July 2021, it will deliver its ruling on this matter. It's an important ruling because it will determine what will happen going forward. So the court upholds their applications. It will mean that Mr. Essien and the 3 individuals will be free men and will be discharged by the court. On the other hand, should the court hold that they have a case to answer, it will mean that they would have to meet evidence to rebut the presumption that they should be punished for their rules that led to the collapse of this bank.
Court correspondent Joseph Akable there.